Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. How are you? Hope all of you are fine and doing well. Today I'm back with the new video about the frequency distribution of the quantitative data by using Excel. Here we will explain how we can find out the frequency distribution of the quantitative data. Last time in my last video we discussed about the frequency distribution of the qualitative data. So qualitative data का frequency distribution Excel को use करते हुए कैसे करते हैं वो हमने discuss किया था. But before starting my video, I will request all of you to, if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe it and do share and like my videos. If you like my videos, do share it with your friends, colleagues and students, so if anyone needs to find out the help, so they can benefit from these videos. So that is the basic purpose of recording these videos. So let's start our video for the quantitative data. Here you can see I have recorded some of the values. These are the quiz marks of the students, of 25 students. So here if I add the one row for giving it the score, like I'm just giving it the heading, this is the score. So now I just want to make its frequency distribution. Here I will give the heading of the classes, right, and this will be the bin, and here I will make its classes. So first of all, if you want to find out the minimum value, and the next one is the maximum value of there. For minimum value, just click it here, equal sign, equal, and then afterwards here you can type the minimum. This one is the minimum value. If you click it here, minimum, and then for what value you want to find out the minimum value, just give out the range and then click bracket close and enter. This one is the minimum value, and for the maximum again equal, max, and for the maximum just give again the range of the data and you will find out the maximum value, and then bracket close and click enter and you will find out the maximum value of the data. ठीक है, so ये आपके पास minimum and maximum values आ गई. So now for making its frequency distribution, as we know the frequency distribution, the classes should not be less than 5 and 20 के between जो है वो classes होनी चाहिए, और उसका interval कितना होना चाहिए. For finding out the width of the interval, here we will find out the width. For width, what we need to do, equal, and then for width we need to take its interval, like the maximum value, here equal maximum value, and then minus minimum value, and then click enter. This will be the total difference, it will be the range. Okay, and then for width, what we need to do, we just need to divide the range. Okay, here we will click equal range and then divided by the total number of classes you want to make. Like if I want to make it 5 classes, so I will take it 5, or if I want to make it 4 classes, so I will take it 4. So if I want to take the 4 classes, so width यहाँ पर हम ले लेंगे, that will be 3.5. 3.5 means you can take the 4 classes with the class interval of the 4, आप उसको round off कर लेंगे. So यहाँ पर मैं जो है वो इसका interval ले लूँगी 4. ठीक है. After that, now for with the minimum 20 to 4 interval के साथ हमारे पास यहाँ पर आ जाएगी classes 23, and then 24 to ये आ जाएगा 27, 4 का interval इसमें आ रहा है, then 28 to 31 it will be, and then 32 to it will be 35. ठीक है, here you can see the minimum and the maximum values will be lies between these classes. हमारे पास इसकी 4 classes बन गई हैं with the interval of the 4. So this is the criteria. Now there is the bin. What is the bin? Bin is the basically the upper class limits of the our classes जो हमने बनाई हैं अभी. So यहाँ पर हम just क्या करेंगे, upper class limits जो हैं वो इनको list कर देंगे. ठीक है, these are the upper class limits. Now the question is how we want to how can we find out the frequency distribution of this class or this bin range. So for before going to that frequency distribution, I'll tell you, you need to go to the data, and after data you need to go to the data analysis. But if you didn't use that tool before that, before today, so you need to show it here. So here we will learn how we can show this data analysis tools here. So for this, to show it here, you need to go to the file, go to options, and then in options you will click the add-ins. Just click the add-ins and you will see the Excel add-ins here, right? These are the Excel add-ins. In the last tab, Excel add-ins, just click the go, and here you will see I have checked the analysis tool pack already. But if you didn't use it before that, so it will be unchecked. You just need to check it. आप इसको check करेंगे and then you need to click it OK, and then if you will go to the data, in data you will see the data analysis tab here. So for making the frequency distribution, we need the data analysis tool here. So for this we will click the data analysis. The new window will open here, and here we will use the histogram. ठीक है, histogram को आप click कर देंगे, click OK. For OK input range, it automatically selects this one, and like I want to make it 26. ठीक है, because my data range is, आप यहाँ पर टाइप भी कर सकते हैं और आप इसको select भी कर सकते हैं. Just starting it from score here. ठीक है, this one is the input range, and then the bin range you want to define. This one is the bin range because I am taking the headings as well, so that's why I will check the labels. ठीक है, and then I have given the bin range with the level. If you want to show the output range, now output options, if you want to show the output range on the same worksheet, so you need to check it here, and after checking it here you will see H2. I have given the H2 cell already, so H2 cell में जो है वो इसकी output range show हो जाएगी, and you need to check the chart output and click the OK. Sorry, H2 is already there, so we need to some other. This one is the N6. Let's say I want to show the frequency distribution here, so chart output and then click OK. So here you will see the bin ranges and the frequency distribution. ठीक है, आप इसमें frequency को यहाँ से इस column को पूरा select करके यहाँ ले आएंगे, और here you will see this frequency distribution is completed, right? And the frequency distributions, quantitative frequency distribution का जो graph होता है, that is the histogram, and by histogram or cumulative percentage OGIF जो है वो हमारे पास use होता है. You can select any of the chart there, but here if you see that the histogram have the bars which are not adjacent to each other. For the bar graph, the bars should not be adjacent, because there in the bar graph we are representing the qualitative data, and there are the qualities which are different from each other, which are independent from each other. So that's why we don't need to make the bars adjacent. So वो independent उसमें show करने के लिए bars जो हैं वो उसके adjacent नहीं होते. But for the histogram, because there is the continuation of the data, like in our classes we are showing 20 to 23 and then 24 to 27 up to so on. So for this we need to make its histogram, because the histogram shape जो natural है, that is the bars adjacent. So इसमें एक काम आपको यहाँ पर करने की जरूरत है. You just need to click any of the bar here, double click आप इस पे करेंगे. Double click करने के बाद when you click the double click here, you will see this one is the new window opened, and here you can see the design. आप इसमें different designs भी इसके select कर सकते हैं chart output में. Otherwise you just need to, what I will do, I will give its gap with 0%. आप यहाँ पर 0% लिख भी सकते हैं, या आप इस cursor को यहाँ पर बिल्कुल 0 पे ले आएंगे, और here you can see the bars are adjacent. उसकी जो gap width है वो बिल्कुल remove हो चुकी है, और ये हमारे पास इसकी frequency distribution और इसका graph आ चुका है. ठीक है, अदर देन डैट अगर आपको योर ग्राफ इसका बनाना चाहते हैं, आप यहाँ से इसका डिजाइन जो है वो सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. एंड द सेकेंड मैथड हेयर टू मेक इट्स फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, यहाँ पर तो आपने इसकी बिन्स दी, इसको क्लासेस दी, बट इफ यू डोंट वांट टू डू ऑल दिस थिंग, वट यू नीड टू डू, यू जस्ट नीड टू गो टू द डेटा एनालिसिस, ठीक है, check the histogram, click OK, and then in all this what you need to do, आप यहाँ पर bin ranges नहीं देंगे, ठीक है, और आउटपुट रेंज लेट्स से आई एम गिविंग समथिंग एल्स, मैं यहाँ पर इसको शो कर देती हूँ, मैंने इस सेल को सिलेक्ट किया, वो ऑटोमेटिकली वहाँ पर आ गया, और चार्ट आउटपुट में मैं इसको क्यूमुलेटिव परसेंटेज भी शो करना चाहती हूँ, एंड देन आई विल क्लिक ओके. सो हियर यू विल सी दिस इज द क्यूमुलेटिव परसेंटेज फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. ये आपके पास इसमें फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इसकी बन जाएगी, इसकी बिन रेंजेस ऑलरेडी वो डिफाइन कर लेगा, इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसीज आ जाएंगी, फिर उसकी क्यूमुलेटिव परसेंटेज फ्रीक्वेंसीज भी आ जाएंगी, ठीक है. सो बेटर इज दैट यू मेक योर क्लासेस ऑन योर ओन एंड देन यू कैन काउंट इट्स फ्रीक्वेंसीज इन इट. This is the today's video about making the frequency distribution of the quantitative data. There are the two ways. histogram, आप यहाँ पर histogram भी बना सकते हैं, आप इसका cumulative percentage भी show कर सकते हैं. Here you can see with the red bar, red line, that is the cumulative percentage of the frequency distribution, and the frequencies are presented by the bars. And again by clicking the bars, आप इसकी जो gap width है यहाँ पर आप इसको 0% कर देंगे and then click close. तो ये इसकी बार्स की जो विड्थ है वो रिमूव हो चुकी है. अब आप इसको कैसे भी एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टुडेज वीडियो. इफ यू लाइक माई वीडियो, प्लीज डू शेयर इट. टेक केयर ऑफ योर सेल्फ. अल्लाह हाफिज.